For the first time ever, legendary hit cooking competition series Hell's Kitchen is taking place on the East Coast. Season 23, which premieres this Thursday on Fox Providence, and Season 24, which will air later in the year, were both filmed entirely on set at Foxwoods Resort Casino. Earlier this summer, when filming was still underway, I had the chance to get a behind-the-scenes look at the set and meet with the cast and crew. Today, I sit down with a longtime executive producer, Arthur Smith, about the upcoming season. We are on set here with Arthur, the executive producer of Hell's Kitchen, the longest running cooking reality show. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I love knowing more about what goes into making a show. So the first thing I am dying to know is, how have you done this for this long?
Well, I mean, it's a labor of love, it goes way back to the first time I met Gordon Ramsay, which was over 20 years ago, and we began to lay out what the show was going to be. We knew we wanted to launch a chef's career, and we just had to figure out how to do it. Yeah. And so the whole design of this place, the two kitchens, the red kitchen, the blue kitchen, all evolved from that first early meetings with him. But, as you do a show for this length of time, you're always trying to evolve it. You're always trying to change it. Sometimes it's in the casting and who the theme of the season. But the challenges are different every year. And, every year, the test, or like the test for us, is how many times can we say, for the first time in Hell's Kitchen history? If we're not saying it half a dozen times, we're not doing our job. And everything on the show is purposeful. Every challenge, everything that we do, yes, there's a lot of showmanship. We're broadcasting on Fox, and we want to reach a large audience. So we want to make the show entertaining, because we're not a Food Network show or a broadcast show. Yeah. But it always comes down to, what criteria are we looking for? Every challenge has a purpose. And if you look across the entire season, we will have tested palate and leadership and creativity and imagination. There is a real plan. There is an agenda. We know months before that we have kind of a curriculum of where it's going to go, and then we just adapt. Now, sometimes the chefs need help in a certain area. Gordon, feels like there's a lack of communication, so we may switch a challenge and do a communication challenge to get them going in the kitchen. Because ultimately, in spite of it being a boot camp, Gordon wants them to do well. Yeah. Ultimately, he's filling a job. Yeah. So he's tough on them because he has a limited time amount of them. He's a perfectionist. It's part of his charm. Yep. So, but we are working towards a goal. You've been doing this show a long time with Gordon. It's a long time to do any job with somebody. Yep. What do you enjoy about working with Chef Ramsay? Well, we laugh a lot. He has an amazing sense of humor, and we have great exchanges over what we're going to do and the plan. And we're after the same things. We really want to keep the show fresh. So we're always searching for the next thing. We're always searching for what is a new challenge that we could evolve. And while protecting what people like about the show, we're always going to have a live dinner service. That's very unique to the show, that dinner service with real customers, it's happening. There's no retakes. It's live. It's happening. But other than that, there's a lot of creativity in the challenges. And this season 23 that we have coming up is head chefs only. We've never done that before. And it's created a whole different dynamic. And we were thinking about what can we do that we haven't done. And Gordon said, let's raise the bar. Let's push them. Let's get a better quality chefs in there, and let's see what happens. But what's interesting, what happened with head chefs only, head chefs have egos. Yeah. And you put them all in one kitchen, and you get incredible drama, incredible emotion, and who's going to emerge among the head chefs. Yeah. So it created a whole different feel to the season, a whole different vibe. Let's talk about where we are. This is a significant shift, talking about keeping things fresh. Yeah. We're here now on the East Coast at Foxwoods. We're so excited to have you here on the East Coast. What has it been like to move all of your production out here, and what made you guys do it? Well, what Foxwoods has been an amazing host. The CEO, it's just been incredible in supporting us. Jason Guyot, it was such a great arrangement. we started talking to them. We're always exploring different destinations of doing the show. I mean, the show was primarily, in its history, has been an LA-based show. We did a couple of seasons in Las Vegas. But the opportunity came up to work with Fox, and I said, great. It'll be the first time, here we go, the first time in Hell's Kitchen history we're on the East Coast. And there were so many things to take advantage of locally, and we're really, really enjoying it, when they win a challenge, they go on rewards. So they're going to Newport, they're going to Cape Cod, they're on the Mystic River on a boat one day. And all this beautiful scenery has been amazing. Today we were shooting something on the docks in Stonington, yeah. And we'll probably get to Providence.
Yeah.
And we're just taking advantage of all this, and it's added a freshness to the show. Yeah. So it's been great.
Very cool to get that behind the scenes look, but we're not done yet. Coming up on tomorrow's show, I get a tour of the kitchen used on the show from this season's sous chefs. Then on Thursday, my interview with chef himself, Gordon Ramsay.